Hi Lee and the finance team members. I hope that you guys are doing great. My name is Hamza. I am a qualified chartered accountant. Currently, I am working as head of internal audit and risk management at a listed pharmaceutical company. Uh, the topic that I want to discuss with you guys today is the increasing significance of having a developed risk culture in your organization, continuously working on maturing and improving that risk culture. So let's first discuss that what is a risk. Risk is an event, the happening of which might impact the achievement of certain desired objectives of the organization. So, risk management means identifying the factors that can happen that can impact the success of the organization over the short term and the long term period, documenting those risks, documenting those factors, evaluating the impact of those factors on the organization, on its target markets, on its target customers, and then developing strategies to manage and mitigate those risks in order to achieve sustainable success in the long run. Risk management is something which is very important, but though being important, why is it important? Let's first discuss that. Today's business is facing dynamic challenges. Geopolitical factors are changing at a very rapid pace. There are ongoing tensions between countries like Russia and Ukraine, like Iran and basically Israel, and then other countries as well. And the climate is changing at a very rapid pace. Other than that, basically, there is increased awareness between customers. World has turned into a global village. There is increased reach available to the customers, better awareness among stakeholders, and they are expecting the organization to adopt sustainable practices. And stakeholders and investors and shareholders, along with the business partners, the customers and vendors, are being attracted to attach themselves with an organization which has well developed sustainable practices in place. So now, only those organizations which are able to identify and document the risk which can impact their sustainable success, document those risks, evaluate the impact, and then prepare a well prepared risk response. Not all the risk can be mitigated. Some risk need to be accepted. Some can be transferred. Some can be avoided, and some needs to be mitigated. But the only thing is that the organization should have a culture in which all the risks are documented, they are evaluated, and then the organization responds to those risks in a well prepared manner. What is a risk culture? Risk culture is composed of three factors. I will call them ABC: attitude, behavior. Attitude and behavior shape the culture of the organization. Culture shapes the behavior, and culture also impacts the attitude. So, in order for you to have a developed and mature risk culture in your organization, you need to work on two domains: the attitude of the people, the attitude of the leaders, the attitude of the employees, and the behaviors. And in order to that to be successful, you need to ensure that people are aware of the risk that the organization is facing, the appetite of the organization towards certain risk. The risk appetite is variable. It can be high for certain aggressive risk, and the risk appetite can naturally be lower towards regulatory risk, towards compliance risk, towards ethical risk. So the risk appetite language, the risk language should be consistent and should be understood by all the main stakeholders of the organization. All the risk should be documented. All the risk should be evaluated. Risk should be integrated with the performance management. Risk should be integrated with the strategy of the organization. Risk factors should shape up the short-term and long-term strategy of the organization to achieve sustainable success in the future. So you need basically to start working, if you have not started so far, improving the risk culture of your organization to achieve long-term sustainable success for your business. I hope that I've explained that why risk is important and why you need to start developing the people, the process, and related factors, the technology and tools which will shape up the future of your organization by managing the risk it faces. Thank you.